Hey guys, Philosopher here. Today we got some war attacks. I'm going to start by going after Young Avengers, and we'll do that with Eternals. I know that people have told me they don't believe that it works. Let's see if I have an Eternals that, or if I can do it on a punch across and make people feel better about it. Now, one thing I will say that's going to be making it easier here is they have a lower, you see they have a couple gear tier 13 characters. So that may be a reason why people are going to then say in this video, no, it only doesn't work at a certain point. And that's fair. I will say I used to use this in the same one in Pants of Hulk as well. So it's not, it works against bigger teams, but we will see here if we got if we can do this as a punch across. Okay, so this is a 40k punch down, so maybe people will still discount it. Now you don't need to have Hela, you don't need to have Mordo. Drax or Red Guardian work as well, just to absorb some of the attacks from the other side. But I do like them. When you absolutely need to have Loki. So that's part of what makes this work. So what you want to do is, okay, so you really ideally want the T4 on the special, but you want to aim for who the smallest character is. Here, this probably Echo, so you want to look and see who the smallest is. You don't want to take too much time because you actually have potential timeout issues here. Okay, perfect. So now we're good. Because we got Echo low. Oh, stay low, stay low, stay low. There we go. So we should double tap here. There we go. And it's game over. See? Now you can say, okay, well, hey, Philosopher, we wouldn't have worked against some teams. Maybe. It's definitely better if you have if you want to have a team that's roughly equivalent. It doesn't work on like a big punch up. But it works on like a punch across. It works on a punch across. It's certainly better when they have one small one. All right, so that's how the Eternals match should go. All right. All right, let's try some other matchups that we can test out. All right, this one, this is pretty easy. This is a pretty standard one that I'll use this team against, this is Secret Avengers Kestrel against the new Marauders 2.0 with Madeline Pryor. Yeah, so with that last attack, people are asking me, what matters are, yeah, certainly the size of your Icarus and the size of their lowest character really are what you want to look at. Exactly right. So here, by the way, you want to use the ultimate here to try to get Strife down. And so this may not work as well as usual because I believe they had defense up from a room nearby. So we have to waste this attack on killing Strife. I mean, it is what it is. Whereas I usually would be able to focus on other stuff by now. So one of the nice things about this team is Nick Fury is actually a wonderful, I wouldn't say decoy, but he's definitely going to draw out that stun, which is really nice. So once he puts out he spreads the speed up, he's basically done all that you need him to do. You see, now I will also say, yeah, and by the way, it was probably a mistake to use the ability. I usually use the ability block on Sinister for the heals. I think that was a misplay. I just figured put the heavier damage on her. I mean, we can just auto this. You can say this is basically a trivial attack. Secret Avengers Kestrel really have fallen off, I'd say, at the high end of the meta. All right. But that's one team that they beat. I think Marauders are just an okay team. All right, we got this. We could talk about how to beat this team. I could show that. The problem is it would involve a lot of sitting around and waiting for my sack. Why don't I show you how to beat like a team like this first? Let's do that. This has got... So it's got Death Pool in it. I don't usually have Death Pool in this team. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, we got some funky stuff going on. Gotta love the game here. All right, so this they both have Death Pool. All right, I'll do the slightly smaller one here just because I don't exactly have a max out Shadowland. So this will be a punch up. There you go. It's a 100K punch up. Let's see if I could do it. I don't like the Red Guardian there. I think he makes it a lot harder. And this is the value. People ask me like why am I so into Drax even? Because just having the taunt there can screw up the opposing counter quite a bit in my experience. Just having to deal with that. You can see here. So now I've got to blow an attack there, right? See, I can't do I want to be able to do my big attack on a character that matters, and I'm not even going to bother because... Okay, well, that's huge. The blind is really nice. That's super nice. All right, so this is really good. So Cloak just did his big attack. He didn't land anything because he's blind, and the specials just meant that he got countered. Definitely some lag here or something. I don't know why that is. And you see the same thing happen to Dagger. So there was an element of luck there. This was a bit of a lucky attack. Okay. And I probably should have aimed and just tried to kill Deathpool there, so I'm going to do that. That was a bit of a misplay. We'll just do this because killing Deathpool at this point basically ends the match. And we'll do this. All right, and that's the end of that. We didn't even need to use our heals. There's a lot. This looked really easy. I got very good RNG. If Cloak. So what do you do if Cloak or Dagger wasn't blinded? You would just flip. I usually go after, if there's no Red Guardian there, I usually go after Dagger first, and then just let Cloak do his thing, and then flip the debuffs into buffs. Shadowland, still a relevant team. They're good against New Warriors. They're good against, like, X-Men, but they've definitely fallen off. I mean, they were super important, like, 3 months ago, but they've definitely fallen off a little bit. All right, what do we got here? This here is a team that can get very easily countered by Marauders. So we can have fun. It's probably a team that you don't see much, but this team should be easily defeated by Marauders because it's a buff team. I don't think I've ever seen it. This is not a high meta team. This is something, because I'm in a lower alliance now, I'm seeing stuff that I wasn't used to seeing at the high end of the meta. This is like a garbage team. And so a team like this, I mean, the main threat here is Doc Ock, I guess. And you could just steal his energy. He'll just never do anything. And then you just kill Ultron. Ultron's overrated. I mean, he was really good back in the day, but his stats are just too power crept and so on at this point. All right. So what you do here is that's it. So Doc Ock is not doing it. He's just lost 2 energy. He's basically just basicking for a little while. Okay, and then we can just... So the question is, who do I want to take the damage off of? There we go. So we'll do this. Okay, so they're going to, like I said, they're going to do all the buff stuff. Let's Let's steal some buffs here. See? So we still ghost buffs. And then let's try to get down Ultron. And that's it. See, he doesn't revive because Stitcher's ISO attack prevents revives. And so then we're just going to go after Doc Ock. We'll reduce speed bar again. So that means that Invisible Woman's not going to take a turn. And then, you know, the damage from T'Challa is just massive. And that's the end of that. Good times. All right. Like I said, they just eat them alive. I probably could have autoed this. I don't know. But it just shows to show you where power creep is in the game. Like a rework team that's basically not even that good can just eat that. You know, these are all characters that, you know, I'm sure like a year ago he invested a lot of gear in them thinking these were awesome characters, and they're just garbage now. Yeah, Ultron's trash. I know that some people really push Ultron. This shows you why you don't bother. Like Ravager, Stitcher ate him for lunch. One thing about War in this level, it's a lot easier to win MVP. All right, let's keep going. What do we got here? All right, this is just, I don't know what happened. What did they take out? Which character isn't built? I guess Miles. They threw it through Young Avengers or something. Okay. I think Uncanny should still work. Don't see any reason why not. We'll see. Never seen this team with Yo-Yo. Maybe they'll screw up my plan. I think we've shown on prior videos we do like 300k punch-ups or something with this team. All right, let's see. All right, what do we got here? All right, good times. Usually the only time this team has any trouble is when Dark Phoenix gets ability block, or Phoenix gets ability block before she can do her special. You can see their whole team stunned. This is basically game over. Yeah, they're not even landing the offense down because, well, now she's stunned. Yo-Yo stunned. All right, well, that's great. Yo-Yo is pretty fast, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, Miles definitely helps. I mean, I don't even know what we're doing here. So this is, there we go, die. Uh-oh. He's doing stuff. Wow, very successful. All right, good times. All right. Very classic comic book thing for Rogue, by the way. She doesn't look like a horseman. She just looks like Rogue. Maybe when she gets with Apocalypse, he makes her look all evil or something. All right, what do we got here? Okay, Young Avengers. All right, let's do the... oh, I see. He wanted to put America Chavez over here. That's bad move. All right, let's do the A-Force Doom counter. See how that works. Generally have no problem with that. All right, let's see. A-Force Doom. All right. Got the new costume. A-Force not so good. But whatever. You know, you need him for that, for Rogue. Whatever. All right. All right, so then all you do... Same here. We're going to do our thing. Feed energy over to Doom, hopefully. And then she turns all of them into red. We put ability block on Squirrel Girl. That did hurt the chain there, so that's useful. Oh, no, maybe not. It just looked like it visually. Okay. I don't know if Doom got energy. All right, let's do this here. Okay. Not sure why we have so much lag. Fixtures game, Scopely. Wow. Okay. All right. Yep. Scopely, or I would say Scopely. Doom did not get his ability energy, which is a little sad. We're a little angry. Okay. All the disrupts are really nice, though, as you can see. To the extent you can't see anything with all this lag, you do see the disrupts and the heal block and the trauma really helping quite a bit. The trauma is really nice against Squirrel Girl. Okay. Now she's got him in a good spot. This is the downside of not getting that ult in time. All right, we might lose this one. A-Force not so hot. Oh, wow. Okay. We're quitting that one out. Yeah, A-Force not so good. Brutal. All right, people are telling me I need to hit a certain button in BlueStacks. I don't even know what that is. Usually this works for me, I have to say. I've not had a problem with this attack before. I don't think I've ever lost this attack before. On the other hand, I have not... I've not gone up against Miles before. Maybe Miles screws up this counter. I think ultimately it was just a matter of Doom not getting his ability energy. So we'll try it again. Let's see. A-Force not the best team. Definitely not high on the A-Force. All right, let's see. All right. All right, so now we'll do this. All right, I still don't know if Doom got I still don't know if Doom got his ability energy. I think that may be a problem. We may end up with the same problem again. And I think let's try to go after Squirrel Girl and delete her. Okay. Huh. Oh, we got it. This time we got the ability energy. And that makes all the difference, I think. So we'll do 1. 2. Come on. Oh, it. There we go. 3. There we go. So it worked that time. Let's just kill Echo first. I think she's more annoying than Miles. I think Miles better off on the other team. Yeah, I think he made a mistake by switching it up. I mean, it didn't matter. But whatever. A-Force, definitely not my favorite team. Not on par with the team like X Factor when they came out as a foursome, right? Definitely a little bad. I feel the same way with the Dark Hunters. They're not so great. All right, let's do this one. I did have a loss at one point with this team when we were doing war attacks. So let's try this one again. You want to use Namor as the 5th for sure. No question there. The trick with this one is you want to make sure everyone has trauma and heal block. And then once you do that, the way that they lose charges is you let each character go below 5. 50% below 5. Be below 50%. Okay, so they're going to do their thing in the beginning. They're going to do a bunch of attacks that they're going to miss because they have blind. Now, there's always one character that doesn't have blind to that. Okay, so here we go. You always do the ultimate and you always start on an end. You know, if they put Luke Cage in the middle, which is smart, you won't get the disrupt there, and that's okay. Now you really need to focus on getting characters below 50%. Until you get them below 50%, nothing's really happening here. Okay. So we're really trying. Okay, so we haven't gotten anything below 50% yet. All right, we're going to try this here. All right, now we're starting to finally do it. So now they're going to start losing charges. And that's the point. You can already see every turn now they're going to lose a charge because they're under 50%. So that's the whole point. Once they lose their charges, then you can kill them. But until they lose their charges, it's imperative that you don't let them die, because otherwise they're just going to revive. Okay, and then they're not going to have the trauma and everything. So he's under 50%. He still has a charge. You leave him alone. And these two are okay, but what we really want to go after is her, because we need to get her under 50%. So she starts losing charges. All right, now she's fine. Okay, so now we can kill him because he's got no charges left. All right, and so now this should be fine. If it revives, perfect. Okay, so now we want to kill him because we wanted to get rid of that, and there we go. So this is how it's supposed to go. You just keep track of who's under 50% and who's got while they have trauma and heal block. You look at the charges. You let them just kill themselves off. And it's actually a fairly easy fight if you understand the mechanics. Pretty rare that it screws up. I think I had one on a prior video that we had a screw up. That's pretty rare. All right, let's see if I've got enough War Refresh stuff for another attack. I don't. So that's, I think, the end of this video. How you attack this, you need to do a sacrifice with X-Force generally, and then you follow up with Weapon X. That's how you defeat that team. But I kind of worked through an entire lineup here. You get to see how I did a whole bunch of different attacks. The reason I didn't have attacks left to the end was just I think I had that one flub with A-Force, which is not surprising. That team is not super reliable, but I do think using Doom as the last character is the best use for the team right now. All right, guys, if you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel. If you have comments, questions, cheers, jeers, happy, sad, angry, mad, you can put it below or go to my Discord. You can also go to my Twitch stream. That is linked below too.